in Uganda, to use Facebook, you must have to pay monthly to use it. Now, if you turn your back, you're not going to pay monthly. We're not getting anything. I knew no. Hi Maureen, how are you? Thank you, darling. Good evening, Maureen. Anang, what's this now? How are you? I hope you're well. But let me give you a blue jacket, Maureen, because ooh. How are you, my dear Maureen? I hope you're well. Hello, everyone. Hello. Mwasibye mutya buli omu. Husband buli omu yasibye bulungi. As usual, this is my evening routine. So, in the background, I'm ironing. That's where I get my money, eh? If you're all wondering, Nora, where do you get your money? There. By ironing, cleaning, doing a lot of things. That's how I earn money. But I hope you're well. Welcome to Nora's evening live stream, guys. My mouth is hot with gossip today. Did you guys know that finally, after 6 years, Uganda had decided to unblock Facebook. So we are now free. We'll be roaming. 6 years. Okay, we were only allowed to use Facebook by paying monthly. But now, no more paying monthly because they have decided to unblock them so that we are free to post whatever we want, to write whatever we want, but don't post your nudes, guys. I'm so happy. It's like I'm home, yet I'm not home. Anyway, kansubire nti buli omu yenna ali bulungi, temwerabira kusubscribinga ku Nora's channel, and kindly also support my friend Maureen. Yes, I hope everyone is well. That's the good news from my side, guys. Tell me also the good news from your side. Me, I'm just excited. You know, whenever something good happens in Uganda, I celebrate because it's my home. Hey, if you don't celebrate your home, who will celebrate you? No one. Maybe our neighbors. Our neighbors, they can celebrate us, but others, Hey, Nenga, don't forget to subscribe to Nora's channel and give Nora a big thumbs up. Let me finish that shidasha. We call it shidasha. I don't know how they call it in English. We will call it in Uganda a kanzu. This. In Arab, In Arab, this is called shidasha. Shidasha. Yes. So this is the only thing I have to do. So today I didn't have a lot of movement. I only had a few. Let me take this and then I come back with just she's right here. She's right here. Felix, hi, how are you, bro? I'm going to leave to where? Felix atugenda. Felix ozunga tulako wamu nawe. So where are you going, Mr. Felix? Don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. My name is Nora and I'm a Ugandan, but I live in Saudi Arabia. Not permanently, I'm just here for work. I'm here looking for the green pasture. Don't ask me for how long. I hate to explain. You guys, you will start laughing at me. But if you're first time to meet me, nice to meet you. It's a pleasure to meet you too, even though I can't see you. I hope you're well. Same as here. So guys, I have a question. For those who have never been married, you know me, I've never been married. I'm just asking and I'm curious. I'm just curious. You know, they say curiosity killed the cat. At least I need some tips because I'm remaining with 1 year and a half to get married, yes. I have a question. And I hope someone can give me that answer. You know, some of you are looking and say, Nora, say it. Nora, say it. Do you know what I'm going to ask? Anyway, it's not a stupid question. I'm just asking. Has a man go musajja? Because my friend was also asking, and then I was like, I'll ask. the love you had for someone in the beginning when you first met, do you still have that love until now, or something has changed between the two couples? Plana or nedda ssebo tosobola kumbuuza ekyo, mbuuzaayo ekirala. So that's my question, guys. Omuntu osobola okubeera naye, love gy'obeera naye omutandikwa yeebeerawo paka, or something changes, because some people say that in marriage there's a time when things change. So me, I'm asking you guys, what's that thing that changes? Kyekikyusa omuntu. Kyekikyusa omuntu. Kubanga nze kyemanyi nti omuntu oba oyagala omuntu, you have to be patient with them. Mu kaseera akazibu, where you can say when bad times comes, you have to be there. You don't just walk away. Like we women, when we are not yet married, we look good, we take care of ourselves, and we do a lot of things. We do exercise, we make sure that we don't have belly fat. We do a lot of things. And then when you see someone is married, they start gaining weight. Someone who was flexible has started gaining weight, and someone who has gone into marriage when they are a bit curved, they come out of marriage, you start seeing them, the curvedness has started disappearing. Yeah? What's happening, guys? Nze mungambe if there is a problem there, so that I don't take my legs. I continue staying at my mother's house while working, being an independent girl in my mother's house. Because you tell me, when a slim person gets married, they gain weight. When a curved person gets married, they lose weight. And another thing, let me tell you, there's a certain time I was actually somewhere, and I heard someone saying that don't do this, eh? Someone said, that if you have a curved wife, you can even not give her food for like 2 to 3 months. No one will know because she's already fat. But slim, if someone is slim, they eat a lot. And then these men, they were like, but I can't marry a slim woman because that person can eat. People might even start thinking that you're tormenting your wife. But if you have a curvy wife, the body is healthy, no one will know. In that healthy body, she's the one who knows what she's going through. Such a very wicked. Imagine that when you're curvy, you don't eat. But when someone is slim, they eat too much. It was men who were saying that. And I didn't like actually the conversation where it was going. For me, as Norah, I hate seeing women in pain because of men. Because you tell me, sometimes you see, guys, love is not fair. You fall in love with someone, and someone deceives you, they love you, you are. Me, this is what scares me the most. That here, when someone wants you, they will roam around you. They are like internet. Everywhere you go. But once they got you into the palm of their hands, they will disappear. The signal will start disappearing. You start having signal issues with them. And then you're there. Omuntu. Have you guys ever noticed that thing? When someone has just started quoting you, every day, they will call you, they'll text you, they'll tell you all kinds of good things. How are you? Have you eaten? What are you wearing? Hey, send me a photo of what you're wearing. It's like they can even, some of them can even afford your nightgown, yet some cannot. Omuntu akubuuza, omuntu nakubuuza kino. The moment you realize when the dude is leaving, the dude is going to leave you. Nawe lumya muko. Gwe toyagala kulumya. Lumiza ddala omuntu. Lumiza ddala omuntu. Hello my beautiful people, good evening. Temwerabira banange okulikinga. Give Norah a big thumbs up and send me a kiss. Send Norah a big hug. Norah misses you guys, don't worry. One day you will see me face to face. Face to face, you and I will face each other as one day. So that we can give each other a big hug. We can carry each other and then we roll around. But don't forget to like and share. This channel is about cooking tutorial and I share my lifestyle here on my channel. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for viewing. Welcome. It's Saturday. We are remaining with how many weeks? 2.5. 2.5 to enter again another month. This month a lot of things have happened. Even me, I've seen wahala through this month. This month a lot of things, a lot of drama. This month has taught me that Norah, you see these things where your boyfriend tells you that, send me your photo, I want to see you, I want to sit down there. And you also with your, you take camera like, you send. My dear, be careful. This month has taught me a lesson that not to trust anyone. This month, you guys, if I lie to you, this month has taught me to be wicked. This month has taught me that stop being humble. Sometimes you're being humble to the wrong people. Being humble won't take you anywhere. You should be wicked. Let people say that Norah is wicked, but you should be wicked. This month has taught me that to be wicked, not to be humble. And one day when someone by crosses my path and then you say something that I don't like, my dear, we are going to take each other's. Some of you will even question yourself that what happened with this girl. She's no longer the humble girl we know. Let me tell you, this month has taught me a lot. More especially, this month has taught me never, ever in life to trust anyone. Wallah. That's what this month has taught me. Even if you're so-called my love. This month has taught me that even if I know you, it doesn't mean that I know what you can do. I know you on top, but I don't know what's in your heart and your brain. That's what this month has taught me. Hey. June. Hi. June, if June hasn't taught you anything, you haven't seen anything. Here, you want to try to fall in love. You're finding people are complaining. The person that you are respecting and thinking that that person is nice, they are good, you realize they are not good. They were just pretending. Pretenders. But don't forget to like and subscribe to Norah's channel. Give this girl a big hug and a big thumbs up. Me, I've given you a kiss. June has come with a lot. June has come with a lot of drama. Me, was it the first week? It was the first week. It was within Saturday, last week on Sunday. Yes, last week on Sunday. Last week on Sunday, it taught me something that, you know, sometimes we have this habit. You tell someone something and then you think they've understood you. And then for you keep quiet. And then this person meets another person. Okay, let me say that I know Maureen, right? And then I know some of Maureen's secrets, or like I know some things about Maureen. Best thing, sliced bread. Yeah, sliced bread. And then I know something about her. So there is someone who does not know Maureen. And then for me, I start saying things that they did not even ask me about Maureen, and then I'm like, hey, yes, Maureen is like this. Maureen, is it not true? Eh? Maureen, I heard last time that you broke up with your man, but what really happened? That kind of a person. They did not ask you anything, but you're opening your mouth saying things that no one even asked you about. Yes, I heard it, but you were fired. Did you know that did you know that you even miscarriage? Yours. I've realized that such people, when you have them around you, when you hear them start opening their mouth, just tell them to shut up. Just tell them, did anyone ask you? Did anyone ask you? Okay, if it was me who is talking about you like this, someone else who did not ask anything about you, would you feel good? No, you wouldn't feel good. I realized that thing that we shouldn't have mercy for such things. If you hear someone, just tell them, zip it. Zip it, because no one asked you for anything. No one asked you for your opinion, please. Most especially if it's about you. Because for you, you'll keep quiet and say, no. Me, sometimes I've realized that by the time someone starts speaking like that, they want to show the other person that they know you. They know you better than anyone else. But don't allow them. The moment you hear someone start bragging, oh, Nora was what? Please, excuse me. Did I ask you to tell anyone about my journey, my life? Did I? Immediately when you stop them, because me, I've learned something that by letting someone speak or talk, I've realized that it has damaged my name. Why? Because I did not speak up immediately. I kept quiet because I was like, it's nothing. It's nothing. Yet I didn't know that that person was using that by saying that in the future, they will say that, no, she did it because she knows me. She knows me. Or he knew me. Be aware of people. Sometimes you may think that everyone that is around you is a good person. Yeah. I mean, this junior has taught me a lot of things. Never, ever to trust anyone. And June has also taught me that, Nora, you went through a hard time in life. To reach where you are, no one was there for you. So Nora, me have stopped to encourage, and me have stopped to stand by some. If someone, even if I see, now that I realize, even if I see you crying like this, I will only turn my face the other side. I'll act like I did not see you crying. Why? Because you're fighting so hard to have that heart of kindness. You want to help people around you to be better, or to live a better life, or to do something for themselves. But the people you're pushing, for them, they are not willing. For them, they are there. They are there. No one wants even, no one is even bothered. But you who is close to them, you're bothered with the condition that someone is living. And then you say, no, let me help. Let me do my best and help. But let me tell you, sometimes you're helping someone for the first, you'll do it second, someone else will take it like a daily routine. For you, what you thought it was only first and second, it's going to be a daily routine. And when that daily routine happens, ojagamba omuntu leero sirina. No, they'll think you're lying. They'll think that you've just refused to help. But it's not that you've refused to help. It's just that you also don't know how to do it. Niyo omuntu alowooza nti olina. Omuntu alowooza nti olina. For you, you're saying no. The other person will take it as no, Nora refused to help me because I asked, but she refused to help. Hello, good morning. Mwasuze mutya buli omu yena kanswende mwasuze bulungi. Welcome to Nora's evening live stream. Temwerabira okulikinga. Can you like? Tell me what June has told to you guys. What have you learned in this June? Me June has told to me a lot. We are just in a second week, but I've learned so much in this month that never ever trust. Never ever allow someone to say something. For you think they are joking, but it's not a joke. What do you think? It was just a simple conversation. It's not a joke. For them, they are serious. Be aware of people that you call your friends around you. And be aware of those that you think that they cannot harm you. They are the most dangerous people. Me, I've been living with someone for not so many years, but I just knew this person through connections. But when someone comes and then, until my mom was the one who told me, my mom was like, Nora, you can't believe what happened. You can't believe what happened. But that told me that guy, ulabanga omuntu duka. You see, when people tell you that me I'm wicked, it doesn't mean that they are wicked, totally wicked, but they are wicked to the people they don't want around them. I've realized that when you want to help someone who does not know you. Help someone who does not know you, someone from far. But if you help people within your community, those same people are the ones who are going to fight you so hard to make sure that they bring you down. They're going to fight so hard to make sure they bring you down. Newebuuza nti neze gw'olwanyisa nakukolaki? People are pushing you ahead to go do something, someone is celebrating you. But these people, other people who are around you, sometimes I say that before, if some people who have this wicked mind, wicked thinking, they are not well-wishers, those people should first sit down with themselves and ask themselves this question that, this what I'm doing, what will I gain out of it? Now let me give you an example. Like you're trying to do something to build your career. You're building your career. And then there's this person who comes. And then this person start tarnishing your name. They start speaking bad about you. They start energies about you. It's like they know you. They do all they can to fight you, to bring you down. Yet you're also battling with your own things to make sure that you go higher. By those same people who are broke, who don't even know that one day you can even help them. That's how they say a person with a poor mentality thinks that by fighting you, they are helping themselves. Yet they don't know that they are also burying themselves. They don't know sometimes that when you're well, they are also well. Yes, they are me. That's what I always tell my sisters, that if we start fighting each other, how are we going to be in our 50s, in our 60s? How are we going to be as siblings? We should learn how to celebrate each other's. We should learn to be there for each other's. Hmm? You're welcome, Maureen. But Maureen, why is it that every time I come, you'd already close your live stream? Hmm? Last time I tried to come to your live stream, it has already ended. Yesterday, these 3 days, Friday, Thursday, I was so busy. By the time I want to come to your live stream, whoa, you find it has ended. I understand, sometimes you have a lot of things to do. You have a lot of things also to do that side. But I feel so bad whenever I miss your live stream because me here, you have to cook. Sometimes you leave the kitchen at around 8 p.m., 8:30. By the time that 8:30, you're no longer live streaming. You're also maybe doing something else. But I appreciate so much the 1 hour. I will try to go for 1 hour. Yes, try to go for 1 hour. You go for only. It's like you're going for 15 to 16, 35 minutes like that. By the time someone wants to join your live, you're nowhere to be seen. Yet you're home, Maureen, you're home. Yeah? Maybe for you work in the morning and go home at 8 or maybe 5. You're not like us here. When they decide to call you, at 9 p.m., you have to dress up and go downstairs. When they decide to tell you that at around 10 we want dinner, you have to be downstairs in the kitchen at that hour. When I see few people, I leave. Stay like me, stay. You see, Maureen, me sometimes I stay here. There's a time where I don't even have views, and then I stay. I stay until I make 1 hour. If I don't fulfill that 1 hour, I cannot leave. And then I will stay, and then I will just keep quiet without saying a word when I don't see people. You see even few people, but me sometimes I don't even see anyone. And then I will be there. One thing that I realized, sometimes my viewers like I usually have traffic on my life when maybe when I'm doing exercise. I realize that some people have dirty mind. When you're doing exercise or yoga, someone is thinking different. You're minding your own business, and someone starts saying someone starts saying stupid things over you. And then you feel embarrassed, you feel embarrassed, you feel like you should stop, but you're just doing your own thing. Banamu nze mbagambye nja okukuba gwe engwala. Nze mbagambye banamu obeera awo. Stay away from people. Kubanga tomanyi abantu kiki you don't know exactly what people really want. How is your daughter doing? I won't lie to you that I know how she's doing. The moment she goes back to school, that's the only time. I only talk to her when she's home during holidays, but she went back to school. She's in a boarding school, so I only talk to her during holidays, and no one visits her, and you can't ask questions. They'll tell you she's fine. She's fine. Don't ask. That's the only thing they'll tell you. But I think she's all right. If there was something they would have told me, I think she's fine. How is that side? How is Mombasa? Is it cold like in Nairobi that side, or it's somehow the weather is chill? Like, because you guys live next to the sea and the weather is a bit good. When it reaches at night, it's cold. We here, we're sweating. We are sweating like what? Like we are staying next to the sun. Negwe kati gwanzungirako noonyaki. Omuntu n'ozunga nodde ndeka kiri ekitwe bo. How is your daughter doing? She's doing fine. Me, I'm here. Maureen, did you try? Did you try to communicate with them again? And by the way, in Kuwait, they are no longer taking in domestic workers. I think now the countries that are open now, it's Qatar and Dubai, Saudi, Oman. Those are the countries that are open only for Kuwait. They have closed. Not yet. I saw Kuwait news about jobs. Yes, my dear. Kuwait, they are no longer recruiting. Very soon you'll hear that even other countries have stopped. Like for now, Dubai has stopped. Uganda, Congo, Rwanda, South Sudan to enter into Dubai. Until next week, till next week, that's when they will be reopening for people to be allowed to enter. Maybe they will wait for them until their contract ends. So when your contract ends, then you leave the country. Yes. So for those who are in deportation, they will be sent back home. And there are some people who usually go to to Turkey. There are some people who go to Turkey, but I think Turkey is more expensive. Turkey is more expensive. To go there and work, it's so expensive, and sometimes it's not easy to get the real agents. Most of them are scammers. The jobs that are there are not easy to get. They'll tell you there's a job, but you reach there is something else. Maybe men. For them at least they are lucky. But as women, you can be deceived that there is a job, yet you're going to reach there, you're going to find something else. You end up working as a host. When I speak of host, you know what I mean. There's a girl one time who narrated her story. I felt bad when I saw her story. She was narrating, and I thought of that girl. I was like, girls, we do really go through a lot by trying to survive. This lady narrated that she used to work as a host, and they asked her, what was your worst experience as a host? She said that she met two people. She met a Pakistani and she met an Indian. She was like, those were my worst nightmare in my life, in my job as a host. She said that those people don't want to shower. She said that they made her. She said that after doing what they told her to do, she went to the police to report them. Imagine you're in a foreign country and then you go to the police to report. They told her the job that you're doing, it's not allowed. So there is no how we can take in that case. That's not even a case. That's what they told her. Hey, but the girl was like, imagine someone who does not shower and then someone undressed themselves and then they tell you to start, do the thing. The girl that was her worst nightmare in working as a host. But to be honest, guys, you see, you rather work as a housemaid than working as a host. You rather work as a housemaid than working as a host. Me, I can't even imagine. The girl was like, every customer has his own behavior. And then I listened to the story. I told myself, Nora, imagine someone who does not shower. Okay, maybe they shower, but that day someone comes, and then that person is your customer, and the scent that it's coming out of their body, and then someone wants you to do things that that do here, this is where I feel the most, you have to, and then they tell you to do that just because in the name of money. You rather wash dishes, you rather clean people's toilet, you'd rather clean matako for those grannies, but don't work as a host. Me, the way I hate someone touching me. You see, even just walking in public, I don't like, those people who sell clothes. You're walking and then someone touches you. I don't like it. I don't like it. There's a way how I feel irritated when someone else touches me. And then you can imagine someone narrating a story to you that when you're in Tao, and then those guys who sell clothes or they sell shoes, and then they are like, oh, murembo, look at this is your size, and then everyone is pulling you. There's a way how you feel like, ew, don't ever touch me again, don't. Even when I'm in Tao, whether I'm in Kampala or I've visited Nairobi, but when I'm in Nairobi sometime, I don't usually go to those Kikomba. Some jobs are tough. I don't usually go to Kikomba, so I have a cousin of mine. He has some money. My cousin has some money, so he uses his money to take me to the mall because he knows I don't like to be touched. I don't like when you're moving, this one is pulling, this one is... And in Kampala, it's worse. Someone will even pull you. They might even carry you and bring you back to where they are selling their products. And then someone will tell you this fits. And then you'll first stand and look at that person. And then you feel like, did I ask you to carry me? And the worst thing in Kampala, don't urge you. You see, in Kampala, you don't argue with those people who sell clothes on the street. The moment you argue with them, they will insult your great-grandparents, your mother, your father. If you're married, they will insult your husband. In Kampala, they are worse. Some jobs are tough, I'm going to tell you this. When someone tells you that, send me some money, and then you tell them I don't have, and then they tell you that Maureen has refused to give me money, Maureen is a bad person, let them call you a bad person. But you're the one who knew how you made that money. You're the one who knows how that money got into your wallet. Hi, there are some jobs that you cannot do. There are some jobs when they tell you the moment. Maureen, let me tell you, me, I used to work, you know Sarit Mall, right? In Sarit there's a place, there's a place when you leave Sarit Mall, and then I forgot the name of the hotel. There are some pubs around that place. That place is so popular at night. I remember there's a time I looked for a job. Imagine the day when I was about to leave Nairobi, that's when I got a better job. But at first I have to face the difficulty. I went to that place. But Maureen, I saw what they say that if you've never seen hell in life, me, I saw hell. There are some things that I saw, and then I remember there's a DJ. He's called Kimani. He's called DJ Kimani. DJ Kimani used to ask me, why are you so quiet? You don't feel alive. You're like you're living your own life in your own world. You know, like these girls, you have to live. You have to live and enjoy. And I used just to look at him like this. And he will pull my cheeks and tell me, at least smile. Smile. I couldn't smile. Because Maureen, the moment you're looking here, you're looking here, me, I've ever seen people making love in public, and that was something that embarrassed me the most. I'm a woman, but I felt embarrassed. And another thing that also embarrassed me in working in such place, this person came without wearing anything inside. You know, someone just wearing a big shirt with high heels and then with the belt, with their handbag. But beneath, there was nothing. She came, this was even a young girl. I won't say she was older, no, she was young. I was embarrassed, and then she even wanted to fight me. Imagine. She sat, and then she opened her legs like this, and then everything was just, and then I was like, I looked aside, and then that DJ was like, Nora, you'll go blind. I walked away, and this girl came. She was like, how dare you disrespect me? I was like, what? How did I disrespect you? That me, by looking at her, and then I did this, I closed my eyes and I turned my face away. It was a sign of disrespect. I told her, I'm sorry if that's how you feel. But for me, I'm even more embarrassed than you who is doing that. And then I walked away. The girl, there's a way how she pushed me. She wanted to fight me. But because people around, they knew me, I was kind of a quiet person. They slapped the girl. They slapped the girl and they even felt sorry for her. I remember that girl told me, it's not yet over, you and me. She told me it's not yet over between you and me. By then I wanted to settle there in Kenya. Because I used to live in Mwemuto, and my family, they live in a place called in Kitsura. So for them, they lived in Kitsura, and then for me, I rented my own space in Mwemuto. But my dear, I wanted to settle down there, but I thought of a lot of things. And then my mind told me, Nora, I think you need to go back Uganda. Because one problem after the other. One problem after the other. I remember there's a day one of the senator's son came. That challenging. Yes, it's quite really challenging. One of the senator's son, I forgot his father, but there's a senator that has a very, very stubborn son, and that senator is a Luo. His son came. He came with a gun. Maureen, that was the day I told my life, Nora, this is not a place for you. You're too humble to be in such a place where people even carry guns. You know, Nairobi girls with eating what does not belong to them. The story, this is what happened. The girl had her own boyfriend. You see, this thing of going to the club, stick to one person. You see, this thing of someone comes and offers you a drink, say no. The girl, her boyfriend was drunk. They took konyage, muzinga. They took a lot of different liquors, and then the guy was drunk. Because you cannot mix konyage, you cannot take gilbies, you can. You take all those drinks, you one person. And then the guy was so wasted. And then the guy came in, this senator's son came in. And then this girl also came. The guy was, hey, you know, the girl was looking at the guy. And then the guy also liked the girl. So the guy came to the girl, was like, do you mind if I buy your drinks? The girl was like, no. I'm still here. No worry, I'm telling you what happened in that place. One day I will take you there. To be honest, Maureen, that day I will come back home, and then I will take you to that place. Actually, the place is so popular, but there's a lot of things that happens in that place. So the girl accepted the drinks they bought for her shots. So the guy was like, no, instead of us taking shots, let's just buy a big bottle. Let's buy a mzinga for like 3,000. The girl was like, okay. The girl chose John Walker, the black label. They chose that. And then they started drinking. So the boyfriend was awake. And then the guy was like, babe, let's go home. Babe is again with another rich boy. The rich guy told the lady, you have to choose between me and him. Who do you want? And then the boyfriend was like, babe, you know the guy is already drunk. And the girlfriend is also drunk. They started pulling each other. Remember, this guy gave the lady money. They started pulling each other. It's you're mine. So the girl was, hey, ni wache. Just because you bought me a drink, does it mean that you bought my life? The guy was like, what? I gave you my money. And then the girl was like, sasa ni nini? Because you've given me money, what does it mean? Are you the only one? The girl started screaming at the top of her lungs, not knowing maybe who she messed around with. The guy went to his car. He came out with money. He threw the money in front of the girl. He was like, how much more do you need? So that we fell down on the ground to pick the money. 200 in bundles, money flowing. We fell down picking the money. While we were down picking the money, I had a gunshot. Da! I was like, what? What is going on here? Hmm? The guy grabbed the girl, and then the guy was like, me or him? So there were certain gentlemen who were there, they were like, hey, go with him. You've taken someone's money, you do not want to return it. Do you think everything is for free? They started bullying each other. The girl was like, I will not go. The guy will. If you want to know that men can support their fellow men, they fear the guy. They helped the guy to carry the girl into the car. That's when I realized. I told myself, Nora, this is not the place for you. And at that time, I'd applied for a job in Sankara, the hotel called Sankara. At my last moment, before I came back, 2 weeks before I came back home, I received a notification. I was being called because I first went there I went there and I did an interview with them. And by doing an interview, they had to put me through the test. Like, you have to work. When you're being interviewed, you have to show them, working in a hotel, you have to show them what really you can do. So I worked for them for 1 week while they were still testing us. And then they told us, we shall call you guys. Imagine, 2 months working in a dangerous place. The last moment when you're giving up, that's when they call you. The manager is like, hey, tomorrow come at this time. Make sure you come dressing up like this and this. Yeah, you will be working with us. After all, I said no. I grabbed my word. I told the gentleman, I was like, thank you so much, Mr. Manager, but you can give that position to someone else. And then the manager was like, no, Nora, everyone wants to work with you. What, I was like, no. Home is home. Let me go back home. I cannot. I've just lost someone in my life. And then you want me also to lose my life here in Kenya. Working in Sankara, I dropped that opportunity of working in one of the biggest hotels around Westland. Decided to carry my luggage again back home. Sometime when someone sees you sitting there and laughing, people think that you've made it in life, but they don't know. They don't know the kind of things you've already passed through in life. Naye leero bampadde ebintu bingi. Amina. 7, 8. That's too much, guys, for me. That's too much for them. Company keke vigere waggulu, guys. My legs are hurting me. I need to lift my legs up. To lift my legs up. Tired. Have to go again and pack tomatoes. This week I've felt it, guys. this week in Polydem. Now I have again to go out, have to some things. Hey. Anyway.